Selling Pokemon cards in Switzerland is a bit different than for the US, and I got a question in one of my videos that asked for how you can sell Pokemon cards in Switzerland. So I quickly go in this video over the question how you can sort Pokemon cards in Switzerland. Maybe it's interesting also for other countries to see the differences. The first thing is that we have a very small eBay community in Switzerland, and so the most people do not use eBay at all. You can sell on eBay, but then mostly you will export to countries directly next to Switzerland, for example Italy, France, Germany or Austria. And the marketplace that in Switzerland is mostly used is called Ricardo, which is like an eBay kind of, but only for Switzerland. So Switzerland have around about 9 million people. It's a really small country. And so you have like a very small market size there, but it's very active. So I'm selling mostly graded cards and some singles online on Ricardo. And I make several hundred Swiss franc with it, which is nearly equal to $1. And so it's very good for the inner Switzerland market to use Ricardo, where you can have like auction format or also fixed price. It's like the same as an eBay. And so it's really good to sell cards there and it's working good. And cool is that you do not need a shop. For eBay, if you have a specific size, then you need a shop, which costs a bit per month, fixed fee. And you do not have this on Ricardo, which is very nice. And so you only pay then fees if you sell something. The fees are nearly the same, around about 10 to 12% like on eBay. This is right now how I sell, so I mainly use Ricardo and I will use eBay in the future, but then mainly for export in other countries. And then the problem is that you have to pay like 20% on value-added taxes. You do not need this in Switzerland if you are below a threshold. I think this is 100,000 per year revenue in Switzerland. So it's really nice for smaller businesses that you do not need to pay then taxes. But if you export this, you need to pay like 20%. So if I will export some of the cards, graded cards do not really make sense to do this. First, shipping is too expensive, and second, you have 20% cost on top. And also, mainly, you get a bit higher prices in Switzerland since your salary is here much higher as in the neighboring countries. So you cannot really sell good then in other countries because it's just too expensive. And so I think then it's only good for selling bulk cards there, since you have a really large margin there usually. All other things only makes sense to sell within Switzerland. And then you have also card market here in Europe. There is again then the same things. You can sell in all countries, but then you need to pay taxes. It's usually best to just also only ship to Switzerland and not to other countries. But I will try this for smaller cards, or if you get a good price where you can sell a card. So you have in total 3 options: eBay for international shipping, then Ricardo for within Switzerland, and then card market. You can do both within Switzerland and also internationally. And I will use a combination of all. Right now I only use Ricardo, but I think I will now starting also with the other platforms, especially as I got many experience in eBay from my prior eBay shop, which I have run in Germany a few years ago, and I run them for over 2 years, but I was selling mainly video games like Xbox games and something. So I will definitely try to run an eBay shop, but I don't know if it's really worth it. But let's see, I will try it out. And if you want to see my progress, just follow the channel. There's also another platform which is called Card Trader. There you can ship also internationally and they do it for you. It's called something like Card Trader Zero. And so you just send then your cards to them and they will then bulk them and send them overseas or in other countries with other orders together. And I will definitely try this also out. Let's see how this will then work. But these are the options you got in general. And for sure you can just sell them in local events. Here are many local events also, flea markets mainly. Today it was just a quick answer to one of the questions you asked. If you have also questions, feel free to ask them. I will then try to answer them in own video. And then see you in the next video.